Good morning and welcome to the VSA Morning Mine. It's Tuesday, the 6th of December. I'm joined by Paul Rankin. Paul, how are you today?
I'm well, thank you. Very well. And it's not raining. That's a good thing.
Oh, it's nice and dry. Okay, right. Fairly quiet morning for mining news. A couple of things out from London listed stocks, though. Should we start with clean tech? That's probably the most meaningful RNS today.
Yes, this is the operations and project update from London quoted lithium developer Cleantech Lithium. Individual news, for instance, about the Laguna Verde project. They began a new round of drilling back in 23rd of November here, and a second rig has been mobilized in order to get things moving more quickly. They do intend to release a new JORC estimate at Laguna Verde in the first quarter of next year. And PFS, they're targeting to try to complete on it during the second half of next year. On the Francisco Basin project, they've improved their access road and have a scoping study underway, which they hope to complete in the first quarter of next year. And they will estimate some new JORC resource during the first half on three different wells within that basin here by the end of the first half of next year. And the DLE, direct extraction pilot plant, has been ordered from Sunreson's facilities in Belgium, and installation is anticipated in coming months after arrival. So making good progress around clean tech.
Yeah, that's the case. And then news from Afritin changing its name or proposing to change its name.
Yes, they've called a special EGM for the 5th of January at Afritin, and the purpose, or in part, is to seek a name change of the company to Andrada Mining Limited in order to reflect the fact that they will be in due course in the U.S. district producing more in Namibia, more than just tin, that they definitely will become much more polymetallic producing company in lithium and tantalum in coming months. The name comes from Jose Bonifacio de Andrade e Silva, who was a Brazilian mineralogist who first discovered the two lithium pegmatite minerals of petalite and spodumene, for which much of the lithium industry is based today.
Yeah, I suppose it's an attempt to try and move the story away from just tin, but if you look at, if you compare the performance of the two stocks, Afritin is clearly, very strongly correlated with the tin price, and that is a good thing if tin is what you're involved with. That's what you want your stock to be trading against, particularly when the prices are going up. Whereas the lithium stocks haven't necessarily been as correlated to the lithium price. Clean tech has probably traded pretty similarly to most of the other global lithium equities, and is now some way off the highs from Q3, but still a long way above where it was towards the end of last year. I know it's a recent IPO, but that's probably fairly consistent with the rest of the market. And
do you think the share price performance will be better by correlating with tin, or to be non-correlated to the polymetallic production? In other words, the performance of the company going forward.
Well, I think as soon as you start to get earnings and production from a different commodity, then that's probably the point where it starts to change. But at the moment, there's probably a lot of lithium executives who have pure lithium plays and are frustrated by their performance, that it doesn't correlate with the with the underlying lithium price. So there perhaps isn't too much difference or too much more to be, too much that African's missed out on
Yes.
for
Okay.
the sector. But, clearly as the project comes online, you would expect the stock price to reflect the earnings potential that comes with that.
Right. Right.
All right. Paul, I think there was some news out from Heliostar as well.
Yes, this is a merger and acquisition activity between TSX listed Heliostar and Argonaut Gold. Heliostar is to buy Argonaut's Ana Paula gold project outright in Mexico, and then have an option on the purchase of the San Antonio gold project of Argonaut also. The Ana Paula project is a permitted open pit mine with measured and indicated mineral resources of 1.5 million ounces at 2 grams gold and 4.8 grams per ton silver. That purchase price, $10 million US cash, and subject to milestone payments. And that can be either cash or cash and share payments for Ana Paula. The San Antonio mine, a very, very big purchase option in this case. It's a 3-year option to buy San Antonio, and the purchase price contingent on the gold price, no less than $80 million and as much as $150 million, depending on the gold price. But it's a 3-year option, and the key seems to be the key point is to whether or not Heliostar can manage to get an environmental permit issued by the Mexican government over that period. So that's a key milestone for that one. But I guess I have to question that, given the purchase price, which appears to me awfully expensive for this sub 1 gram gold deposit, I just wonder whether or not they will want to proceed in due course. So once they finally do get that permit. So, and that's a question which wasn't answered in the press release.
Okay, well, one to follow there. Right. I think we'll call it a day, Paul, and we'll be back tomorrow. Thanks very much.
Very good. Very good. Thanks.